Look at this, another real dinger. Spectacular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a nasty piece of metal, that's for sure. A little bit of jimmy rigging. And there is the telltale sign right there. All right, got ourselves a walnut log on the forks. She's an old one, she's got some cracks. I'd like to put it on the mill just like that. We'll see if I can get it over there without dropping it. Should be okay, should be okay. All right, we made it over to the mill. I did not drop the log. This is where we love the old zoom boom. We can zoom it and boom it, I suppose. The logs look so much bigger by the time we bring them actually over to the sawmill, like way bigger. Going to definitely have to do a blade change. This has been through 2 big logs, a 16-foot walnut that was about a 34 diameter, and also it also did a maple. So I'm going to change the blade and get cutting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got 6 slabs. I'm gonna take them off now. I could probably keep cutting probably this whole log without moving any slabs off. But let's see what's going on. I got a little teaser here of what we got going on underneath here. Looks like some nice colors. Gonna have some nice character. An old walnut log like this will have these little cracks in it, which, you know, isn't necessarily a bad thing. Well, unfortunately, some of the most beautiful looking slabs come with a lot of work attached. So this log, she got a hole in it, unfortunately. Got some beautiful grain patterns though, that's for sure. And looks like the sawmill's cutting nice and flat, so that's number 1. Got some nice lumber. We're cutting these at 10/4, so that's 2.5 inches. And you can see what I'm saying about the cracking, how it has that like black staining around it. Actually looks pretty stunning. Typically use a black epoxy with something like this, but obviously you can use whatever you like. So I'm going to keep removing these slabs and keep cutting this log and hopefully get another log on. All right, so either way, both sides of the slab yielded a couple nice ones without any major defects. Really nice grain patterns in you know, a log with so much character like this. It's just going to happen. And you can see right now it's like fresh cut, so it actually has this like green hue to the walnut. It's going to oxidize. It's already starting to right there, kind of. The color is going to change drastically over the next really hour or two, especially once we get these stickered. We're going to go ahead, get another log on here. I'm a little bit out of breath. All right, so that was the first log of the day. Second log of the day, that's about I think that's like a 9-footer. It was a pretty wide one, but it did have a hole in the middle, but still not bad. Then you have a contrast to this one, which was dead straight, perfect flat, no defect. Really, really nice, cut really good. But this was more like a 26, 28-inch diameter. Okay, so the fourth log of the day is on here. Walnut just cut off the first waste cut. This one was one of those, a weird one where you had 3 branches, branch, coming at the top. So it took me a little bit longer to get on the bunks, but I did it. It's a little bit of jimmy rigging, but she's nice and stable, cutting flat. Here's the 3 logs here that we've done so far. 10-quarter, 10-quarter, 9-quarter. This one here, definitely cutting 10-quarter. Got 1 slab pulled off so far, cut a second one. Had a little bit of wave here. I don't know, it's hard to tell on the camera, but there is a bit of a wave there. It's also very difficult going into this type of grain. I've cut all 3 of those logs, so I'm pretty happy. They were also pretty like dirty and sandy. Change the blade, next cut. What do you know? I think I hit metal. So I'll pull the slab off. We'll see what's going on. Okay, so first slab removed. I still got 1 more cut out of this, and there is the telltale sign right there that you got the old metal in your log. Which is unfortunate, because this cut was the first cut with the new blade, and it's spectacular. Spectacular. We got staining everywhere. I got staining here. I actually have a metal hit right here, and a lot of staining right there. Okay, let's see how this side looks. Same staining. Same piece of metal that I hit. Definitely a rougher cut, but still fairly flat. This is a nasty piece of metal, that's for sure. I wonder if I should, I think I might try to dig it out. Oh no! That was the very end of it. It's threaded. It was probably a screw or a lag bolt. We'll save that one for later. Well, fingers crossed there's no more metal. I'm going to try another cut with this blade. Well, you know what? Considering we hit metal twice, and actually like fairly bad, we're cutting 45, 46 inches total width. Really nice crotch figure, crazy swirly grain, not the easiest to cut. She's cut nice and flat. Unfortunately, there's a new stain. Probably more metal, but I'll have to get this blade off, back it out, get some wedges in there, get a new blade on there. Usually I try to wedge it in there, get it past the metal, start the blade, start cutting, so I don't know. Fun stuff. Beautiful slab too. What a shame. What a shame. Okay, new blade on. And that's what we hit. Not good. It's like sideways too. It's not just like vertical when you cut right through it, but you kind of like graze off of it. Man, check out the figure. So well worth it. Unfortunately, this is urban salvage lumber, folks. Most people don't get it. Hits the metal here and there. Oh, don't worry, just use a metal detector. Well, when the stuff's in the middle of the log, there's not too much you can do about it. So we got some more stains coming up. Let's see how we fare. Okay, in the same time that I sawmilled all 3 of those logs, I've spent on this log. Look at this, another real dinger. Right in the middle of the tree. What are you gonna do about that? Look at that staining too, pretty crazy. But you know what, the day's done, this log is done. It had a dip down on this cut, so I added a little extra meat to that slab, so it's a little bit thicker than the rest. But overall, super happy. Almost no defects in this other than the metal. So that's it for me today, folks. Have a good one.